Today started off in a very negative way. I, I mean, almost like the first half of the day, my mind was completely blank, and it's all thanks to this very bizarre and a kind of like a very bad dream that I woke up with. I was supposed to get up early today because I was supposed to visit my doctor, and I was supposed to take my mom also to doctor. We had like a regular monthly visit, and I thought like I'll get up at around 7:30 and get ready and leave by around 8:30. I did get up at 7:30. I think my alarm rang at around 7 o'clock, if I'm right. That's where I'd kept my alarm. I actually got up at 7:30, but when I got up, I just realized that I kind of saw like a terribly bizarre and a very bad dream. And me, for whatever reason, probably you can call it like an Aquarian trait or uh, whatever, but I'm kind of like very, um, I get very attached to the type of dreams that I get uh, during my sleep, if at all, if I get to sleep. And it happens like, I mean, this one lesser known fact about me that I want to tell, that uh, as much as possible and whenever possible, usually when I get up first thing in the morning, I tend to spend like whatever, like 5 minutes or something, thinking about the dream that I get the previous night. And I usually try to relate it to what happened that day, what I was thinking about. And I'm not a sleep expert, or I'm not like a dream expert kind of a person, but I do feel that most often the dreams that you get are usually uh, based on the current mindset that you are in, or the events that has happened, or all your thought process that has happened over the last usually 24 hours, usually during the day, whatever happens, that kind of drive your dreams. And that's typically why like somebody sees what do you call, horror movie or horror TV show or something. Usually night they get up screaming about all bad thoughts and all. But keeping aside the horror part, which is like way too much of an influence, typically even sometimes like even the smallest thing that happens during your day can influence your dream. Like what I would say is like just spend that 5 minutes of your day thinking, if you really can recollect what happened in your dream, and try to connect that dream to what happened during the day. What are the things that you thought about, you spoke about, the people whom you met, the incident that happened. Something might have happened in the TV which you might have like it's usually relatable. I'm telling you, it's usually relatable. And again, it's for people who can recollect and map, but otherwise it's no point. The funny thing about the dreams is like you get up, you don't think about it, and if it is not something like a very high impact kind of a dream, as I would call, then very unlikely you will be able to recollect it during the day. It's like you assume you get up like 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and you don't think about your dream, and once you passed that 9 o'clock mark or something, very impossible to recollect what happened in the dream. Sometimes it happens like I get up and I'm not able to recollect. I know that like there will be some dream that has happened, and subconsciously I'm thinking about it, but I'm like it's not possible to recollect at all. It happens like that. But today was one of the days when the dream, actually I got this dream like pretty early in the morning, like, or rather I would say maybe like 7 o'clock or something. It was a terrible dream. It is something related to a person or a set of people who are pretty close to me. Not really my family members, but I actually treat them as my family members from probably, I would say, like when I was about, like, say, 10 15 years or something like that. 14 15 years, like it's almost like it's been like 20 years since I've been looking up to them as somebody as my own family member. And apparently, to be very precise, it's my close friend's parents that who came in my dream. And I don't know, like I've told you in past, like I've distanced myself from people for whatever reason. People have distanced intentionally or unintentionally. I have distanced myself from everyone, and I still am connected to my friends, family, and just last year around this time, like when it was my daughter's first year birthday. I had invited them to the first year birthday party. They had even come that time, and I'm happy that they were acknowledged and they came, and all those things. And fortunately or unfortunately, it'd been like literally 1 long year since I had spoken to them. So after the birthday, I think I spoke to them once. I think few days. I mean, I would probably say it as like about around this time, wherein it's like a week after the birthday. That's when I had last spoken to them, and I had not been in touch. I keep thinking about them, not that I don't think, but not as frequently as um, probably my friend who's not in touch with me since last 2 years. But today morning was like totally bizarre. Like too many things are happening in the dream, and when I actually woke up, I had tears in my eyes, and I'm pretty sure there was something which happened in my dream, which in which I have my friend next to me, and I'm trying to tell him something. At which point I broke down. So I got up. I knew that I have to go to doctor and all those things, but this kept on haunting me. Like, why did this dream come and why and all that? Because last, I would say again, connecting to what I told earlier in the video, there was no reference to whatever conversation about them or anything like that, even about my friend over the last 24 hours. I don't know why it came, but it kept on haunting me. And I felt that I think it's better I go ahead and call them. I speak to them and I figure out if they're all okay and if they're all fine. And since almost like 8:30 in the morning, I kept on telling myself I should not forget calling them. I should not forget. I have this thing wherein I don't keep reminding myself. I forget. I don't know if it is a bad trait or a bad memory or whatever. But I kept on telling myself I should keep calling. But I went to the dock. By the time I came back, it was 11:30, and I had like almost two back-to-back office meetings, and I had to. It was like mandatory for me to drive those things. Then I think when I was done with all the meetings, everything, I just like I thought like I told myself again, finish my lunch, go and call them. So eventually, I just called them, and I was. I mean, it changed completely, and this whole way that the conversation went for about. I don't even remember how long we spoke. Like maybe 15-20 minutes. I was just so happy that nothing related to what happened in my dream was happening here, and I'm happy that they're all fine and they're all okay. And I was so happy that even after I'm speaking to them, like this was like I told you, after 1 year I'm speaking to them, but the way the conversation went, as if like we've been talking daily, or probably like I'm sitting in front of them day in and day out. That's the way the conversation went. That kind of cheered me up. So until I did the call in the afternoon, I don't know, for some reason I was not able to control my mind. Like it was like going everywhere, and I was just thinking all random stuff, and it was just not right. That's what I would say. Anyway, I did that call, and I spoke to them, and they're all fine, and I'm happy that they're all fine. That's pretty much it. So that's exactly what happened today. So I'm like, I'm just like, even now, like I'm still wondering like what made me get that dream is something which I'm still wondering. But anyway, talking about dreams, I told you like I kind of literally spend every day, every day, like maybe like it's once a month I forget or whatever, but I usually spend every day thinking about what happened in my dream whenever I'm able to recollect it. But at least I'll try to recollect. If I don't get to know about the dream, fine. But it's never a day like I don't think about what happened in my dream. And the funny trivia about me and dreams is that I usually keep telling people whenever I talk about my writing stuff. The first ever article that I wrote in my life for a publication, this was when I was in my first year of high school. When I was, I think, yeah, as I told you, 15-year old. This was for a newspaper which was associated with our school, and there was this concept called NIE, Newspaper in Education. So I had written an article about dreams and nightmares. So just imagine a 15-year-old kid writing an article about what is a dream and what is a nightmare. And I had done my groundwork. I'd gone to libraries. Then obviously there was like no Google, no phones, nothing. I literally had gone to libraries searching for whatever books that were available then, and I'd actually written about what are dreams and what are nightmares. So for that reason, or probably as you can call like a trait of an Aquarian, which I'm very proud that I am. uh, I'm kind of like very associated with this dreams concept. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. This thing about the dream that I got this morning that kept on like literally bothering me from morning, and probably a quick trivia to end off. Overall, it was a good, silent, happy day today. So nothing much on the office front. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for making me a part of your day and spending the last 10 minutes with me. Thank you. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.